addition to the health concerns of Imran Khan, the Pakistan government also prosecuted and sentenced many opposition figures who demonstrated against the government. And there is significant worry about the extent of the state capture of the Pakistan economy, of the military. In the trade dialogue, the UK-Pakistan trade dialogue, which was announced in July last year, there was regrettably no reference to human rights. So can the Minister reassure the House that in our trading relationship, we are recognising human rights as a critical part of that, and we are not offering preferential market access to the very military enterprises that are committing human rights concerns?
We have very real concerns about the use of military courts and the lack of transparency in the way that they operate and their inappropriate use. And we do discuss this, as he would want us to do, with the government of Pakistan. I think that having a flourishing trading relationship is a very helpful thing when it comes to being able to raise effectively these matters, and I take on board completely his point about our need to make sure that human rights are integral when we make these decisions.
We understand, I think anyone who's paying attention, we understand that Imran Khan has been denied access to lawyers, he's been denied access to his family, including his two sons who are my nephews, he's been denied access even to doctors, and we understand that he's spent much of his time in prison in solitary confinement, and his health is deteriorating rapidly. So I asked the noble lady whether or not she agrees that this is now the time for us to reconsider our aid contributions to Pakistan. Pakistan's often at the top of the list in terms of recipients of UK aid, until that country's government demonstrates a clear, unambiguous commitment to the Charter, the Commonwealth Charter that it signed up to, which commits it to an independent judiciary and to the rule of law.
But it's important, and we maintain this position for all of those held in prison, that people do get access to healthcare and to their families, and we think we've made that case, and we will continue to make that case, because that is consistent with the position of this government and the previous government as well, and we'll continue to do that. He asks about our development spending. He will know, obviously, that we made a decision around this time last year to cut our development spending by around 40%, and we will be making further announcements about the detail of that and what will be happening in which countries and what it will be spent on very, very shortly.
The reason that Imran Khan is in prison is because he would win a free election, and Pakistan can't begin to have stability and the investment that would flow from that until there is a restoration of democracy. So will the noble lady, the Minister, set out some kind of timetable whereby we're encouraging the authorities in Pakistan to allow a free and inclusive election, maybe not tomorrow, but within a reasonable timetable which will allow the return of democratic stability and the economic revival of that country?
Well, we do.
Suleiman and Qasim, the sons of Imran Khan, are British citizens. So I would ask the noble lady to please use her best offices to ensure that facilitation of two sons meeting their father can be done, particularly as he's now receiving the most acute and important medical treatment that he needs on the decision of the courts of Pakistan, to ensure that medical attention is also supported by family access of his own two sons.
We would wish that those imprisoned, particularly when they are undergoing such intensive medical treatment, as I believe has happened, and I think an operation took place in January, which I believe to have been successful, and there's been further treatment since. But to have access, whether that's through visits or other means, to family members is very important, obviously, at times like that. This is slightly complicated by the fact, clearly, as he will appreciate, that decisions around the immigration system into Pakistan are controlled by the Pakistani government. But we would make the case in a general sense that when somebody is held in this way, that actually access to family, and that is something that that we would want to see happen for anybody held in these sorts of circumstances.